Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Extinct Prince Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the Lego costume Compsognathus. And here's the making for
Alright,
Compsognathus.
so for us to be able to create or remake our Compsognathus, we'll be needing some parts from different figures. We have here a tail, which is from the horn of the Ghidorah figure. We also have parts of the goat and also parts of the baby raptors, and we're going to put them up together, including some strings over here, electrical wire, and this is what we're going to come up with. This. And here's what we have so far after a little bit of sculpting. So you can see that we filled in some of the gaps as well as sculpted in the head. We're not putting in a lot of details here, but I also added widened the feet as well so that it can stand either on base plate or not. But yeah, so this will still need to have some sanding and painting, of course. So we had this primer in gray, but we're going to paint this white because we'll be using some bright colors over here like the yellows and greens, and it's hard to have the gray primer for that. So we're going to paint this white, including this one as well. And what we're going to be using would be different sizes of small brushes, of course, acrylics, water, and let's now paint on the figure. Now that all the white is laid out, it's time for us to add in some colors. So we have here a mixture of yellow, mid-yellow, white, and some unbleached titanium. And we're going to paint this on certain areas of the figure, like so. And now for the secondary colors. So this is a mixture of two different shades of greens, yellows, and some white, and we're going to paint this on our confy. Now the confy is basically green and yellow, so you can pretty much guess that this will be going on top of the figure. So here's one that I've already finished, and yeah, I'm going to let it off dry, and then we're putting on some more details. So putting on some details, we have here a darker hue of green, and we're going to paint some stripes on the back, like so. I'm using here a brush that has a ballpoint on the edge or at the tip, so it would create fine stripe details, like what I did here on this particular figure. Alright, so we're going to put interesting details on the figure, such as other lighter lines, such as this one. This is a mixture of raw umber and some white, and we're putting in some details on the figure itself, like so, just to put some dimensions or added dimensions on the actual figure, like what I did here. To add some of the details, we're going to drag this mixture of orange and a little bit of what we had on earlier to the feet, as well as the tummy of our Compsognathus and some parts of the tail as well. This is going to bring some warmth into the figure and also added details. Alright, so here is a hold your breath moment where we have to put on the eyes. There you go. Really cute. We're also going to paint the toenails. Like so. And that's it for the making of our Compsognathus. We'll see you on the next portion of the video.
And here are the winners of our Guesses PC contest. We have 10 lucky picks. Here they are: Gabriel Elkins, Merkel Gaming, Emperor of Tunes and Beasts, Alex Titanosaur Emperor, Ali Joriel Correa, Brown Camera, Sakai's Adventure, Connor Starline, Suzanne Menace, Lego Break. Congratulations, and here are top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Cam Zafri Bin Zalnao,
Top 9.
Giovanni Baldo Polse,
Top
Ari
8.
Zapata,
Top
Cretaceous
7.
Bricks,
Top
Kingzilla the
6.
Destroyer,
Top
iTai
5.
Channel,
Top
Unofficial
4.
Jurassic World Official YouTube,
Top 3.
Prehistoric Life,
Top 2.
Love Above,
And
Autumn
Top
Time.
1.
Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you in the next Guesses PC contest. For those of you who'd like to join your shout, just click on the Extinct Bricks icon. We will link you to the Extinct Bricks homepage, and the homepage just click on the community link to see all our posts. And now, on with a closer look.
And we're back here for a closer look on our Compsognathus remake, guys, and I'm quite excited for this one because not only that this particular costume is one of that I was actually looking forward to remake. It's actually one that was really out of the box when it comes to customizing my new figures. And of course, thank you so much, Cotton Todd. Hey, for helping me out with presenting this particular remake of mine. So, but bye for now, guys. Colton. So the Compsognathus is well known, at least for our Jurassic Park franchise, because it was actually seen as that appeared in the Lost World Jurassic Park, the second movie franchise, but is also included in the novel as one that killed the baby. And but in the movie actually began by a young female kid, that actually fed some sandwich to the Compsognathus, and eventually how it ends. But yeah, so this is our, or at least my reversion of the Compsognathus, and I'm quite excited to show you its features. Right, so this Compsognathus here actually has limited articulation because it's quite small, right? So, but comparing it to the previous one that I did, the legs are actually now more dynamic in look because I used here the goat legs, the hind legs of the goat, and it's actually positioned in a way that it's not static looking, right? So also I've used the previous arms of the small raptor or the baby raptor, and then I also sculpted here a new head for this one with a flexible neck. So the neck is quite flexible here, but it doesn't really, it will go back to place once you have actually positioned it. So the tail is pretty much static, doesn't move, but I like the way it is because it actually counterbalances the whole figure, so it can stand on its own. I guess this one doesn't, but the rest, the other one does, I guess. There you go. Yeah, so those are the features of the Compsognathus for you guys. The coloration is quite unique as well. It sports a much lighter finish compared to the previous Compsognathus, and I tried my very best to at least add in some details despite it despite its size. Right, so yeah, so that is the Compsognathus for you. I created 3 Compsognathus with they are very, very similar in terms of overall look. No particular differences between each of them, but I only managed to make 3 because those are the number of goats that I have at the moment. But yeah, so was happy that this one is actually completed. So that's a closer look on our Compsognathus, guys. Hope you like it. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video.
Moving on to some size comparisons.
And we're back for some size comparisons, and we have here our main guy, Colton Todd here, and you can see him beside our new Compsognathus. And it could be smaller, but I guess this is just around the right size in terms of Lego size, because smaller than this, I don't know if I can do that anymore. Well, first up, here is a comparison between a Compsognathus and a human figure or human being. And like I said, it could be smaller, but just about right size, I guess. And let's now first compare it with one of the older, creations that I had, or the older version of the Compsognathus, and here it is. So the older version is slightly smaller than the newer version, but just about the right size, or just about the same size, I guess. We're going to put that away and compare it like so. It's just about the right size, right? But the proportions and also the overall look on this particular guy is quite derpy. The head also is quite large for its size and its species, and so it's quite disproportionate. So that is the main reason why I actually had to remake the Compsognathus, because it's actually one of the mainstay Jurassic Park dinosaurs that we have for the franchise. So look at it closely. This is the what do you call that? The comparison between the new and the old Compsognathus. Yeah. Alright, so moving on to some other comparisons between other species. You may have noticed that they have released a teaser for Jurassic World Chaos Theory, or the sequel to our Camp Cretaceous Netflix series. And I wanted to go back in time and reminisce on what the dinosaurs are specific to that particular show, and other things also. And first, of course, the series would not be complete without this really cute awesome guy, our baby Bumpy. So my baby Bumpy is actually my favorite creature. As you can see, it actually rolls. It looks like a dog to me, and it's just too adorable to look at, as you can see here. So this is our Ankylosaurus, baby Ankylosaurus Bumpy, compared to our Compsognathus. Definitely much more robust, but the Compsognathus here seems to be a bit taller than our baby Bumpy. Another baby would be this one. This is the Spinoceratops, and I forgot the name for this one, but it's missing a tail, so that's why I'm covering it up, guys. But yeah, so it's similar size. It's not a baby Bumpy, and but a bigger head, of course. So that's the Spinoceratops, guys. Another would be the baby Brachiosaurus. Oops, the head is too long. There you go. So the baby Brachiosaurus here is definitely now much larger than our Compsognathus, as you can see here. So quite the size difference, huh? So that is the baby Brachiosaurus, guys. This is also included in the series, Camp Cretaceous series that I did. I'm not sure if it's the second one or the first one, but please check it out, guys. The baby Brachiosaurus. We also have here Brad. Hey Brad. So the Brad here, I just wanted to include it because I kind of missed it, although it's actually one of those that we have debated so many times that should have not been included in Camp Cretaceous, but nonetheless, here it is. I made one and I wanted to show you guys. So this one is definitely much larger than our Compsognathus. Yep. And although it's something that you guys are not, enjoyed or have not enjoyed in the series, guys, please check out my videos still on how I made this one. It's quite a cool journey, making robotics like this as a figure in Lego. And of course, we have the protagonist of the I think it's the last season for Camp Cretaceous. This is the Compsognathus. Not or the Notosaurus, I mean. So yeah, so this is also one that I was actually looking at making, because I've never had made a similar silhouette before in terms of my creations, and yeah, it turned out great, and I hope you guys like it. If you haven't watched the video yet on the Notosaurus, guys, please check out the video. I'll be putting up the link later on. Alright, also we've shown baby Bumpy, then of course we'll have to show the adult Bumpy, and here it is. Yan. So it has a lot of articulation in the head, neck, and also arms and feet and legs and tail. So this is also actually one of my favorite figures in terms of playability. I really love how it's very dynamic in terms of movement. It can even open and close its mouth like so. Yeah. It doesn't have teeth. But yeah, so that is the adult Bumpy, guys. I really love the colors as well, and very reminiscent of the TV show Netflix Camp Cretaceous. And lastly would be my recent recreation of the very scary but very derpy looking E750 or Scorpius Rex, guys. So I have just recently uploaded a new video on this one. It's actually a sibling rivalry between the two E750s or Scorpius Rexes. So please check out the video, guys, on this one as well. So you can see that I've managed to make changes to this particular figure a lot, and the explanation would be on the particular video. Thank you so much. Alright, so that's it for the size comparisons, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video. And this is Extreme Freaks PC Roll Call, and we have here all the creatures that I've shown you here so far on this particular video. And if you do have other suggestions of other species that you'd like to see here on Extinct Freaks, then please comment them down below in the comment section. Also, Colton here is actually would like to remind you that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Freaks playlist, but you can go to all of my uploaded videos if you want to take the journey with me in customizing these Lego figures. Alright, so let's start with our Extinct Freaks PC roll call, shall we? So we start with this one. This is our adult Bumpy version of Extinct Freaks. This is my first version of the second version of the Compsognathus from the Lost World Jurassic Park. This is Brad, my version of Brad of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. This is my version of the baby Bumpy of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. This is the baby Brachiosaurus in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous as well. And here is my version of the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Spinoceratops. Our version of Notosaurus from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous as well. And of course, our remake of the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous E750 or Scorpius Rex. And of course, to start the show here, this is our custom made or Lego custom compatible a reversion of the Compsognathus from Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, The Lost World Compsognathus. And I hope you enjoyed this particular video, guys, and if you do, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell as well, and don't forget to like and comment as well on our videos. I do read them up, and I'm really happy for all comments, whether or it be constructive criticisms or suggestions, and also commendations from you guys. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, guys. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, AB Toy Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Usher, and Uncle Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roll! Here.